Hawks 3 to all units, just for 43 caveman's out about today. He's on my charge, or crash at the moment. Is there anyone in the vehicle with her?
No, it's just hers.
And then everybody up there said they're fine. Okay. Hello. Who is the one driving the other car?
I'm his mom.
Okay. So who is driving the other car? Okay. What's his name? All right. Just give me 1 second, okay? Hey ma'am, real quick, is there anyone that can take this vehicle for you? Got it. This is your husband? Okay. Can I talk to you real quick? Alright, so there's 2 ways this can go. One is what's called a driver's exchange of information. Okay, so what that does is she gives you all of her information, license tag, insurance, all that stuff. You take pictures of it. You guys do the same to her. Basically what that does is it's up to them or you to report it to insurance. It doesn't automatically get reported to insurance. Typically what happens with a crash report, if I do one, it automatically goes to your insurance and says, hey, there was a driver involved in a crash, and your insurance is probably going to go up. It looks like there was real minor damage, so in cases like this, I always want to give people the option. You guys want to just exchange information and determine, you can still go to insurance, but it's that decision's left in your hands. It gives you guys the option. So that's usually the choice I like to give people, but again, if you guys want, there can be a crash report done.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all talk with her then, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Were you in the vehicle when this happened or no?
I went from our vehicle over there.
Okay. So you weren't in the vehicle with her?
No.
She said this is where the car wound up, so if you want me to, I'll go ahead and mark the tire and mark the wheel. Not worry about it. What's that?
She said what?
That this is where the car stopped.
Oh, yeah.
After the accident. You were the one driving, boss? Yeah. So what happened?
It was a green light, first of all. She had a turn signal.
Where were you?
Oh, I was coming out of there. Coming out of there.
Coming out?
Yes,
where? Morningside yet?
Yeah, making a left.
Yeah, I was making love.
Okay.
She had her turning signal going this way, but I'm pretty sure she was in that middle lane. But she had her turning signal going this way, and I
Basically,
turned.
she was in the lane to turn
Yeah.
left from this side. She was turning left from
She
this
was
side.
she was turning left or right? Because if she was turning right, she'd be coming towards us. Left would be
No,
away.
yeah, that's what
No,
I'm saying.
that's-
She
yeah.
was in the lane to turn left,
Okay.
but she turned right. And she did also have her signal.
And when I turned, I straightened myself up. You feel me? But before I could straighten myself up, that happened. She got close as heck to me. My girl saw her. She was wondering why the heck she got so close. I tried to straighten myself up. She hit me before I could do that. I don't know why she got so close. I don't know why she making such a wide turn. But I'm just trying to get home from with Dixie.
All right. You have your license, registration, insurance for the vehicle? If you just want to grab all that and wait over there by the vehicle.
We're in Dade City right up the road here. Yeah, it's right. If you go down.
She wants to go this over here though.
Okay, I'll ask her. I'll take her where she wants.
I just gotta ask her a question real quick whenever you're going.
Have you ever driven one? Never driven one. Okay, I'll come sit next to you. You got it. That's all three.
Hey man, it's Officer Garofalo. Hey, real quick, what happened today?
When I pulled out at the stoplight right here, I was on my way to the laundromat
Okay.
in this lane over here where I'm at.
Okay.
And he comes out and hit me. He supposed to still wait till the lights change color because he was on the other side of the road.
Okay. So you were on Morningside. Were you turning towards us or away from us?
The car is back here was going down there.
Okay. Do you want your husband to just exchange information with them, or you want a police report?
I want my police report.
Okay. So I'll explain this to you. I explained it to him. So a driver's exchange of information is the one option I just expressed to you, which is where you guys take pictures of each other's insurance and tag information. A police report's the other. It automatically reports it to your insurance. If you or the other drivers determined as the at-fault driver, you receive a citation, and then we go from there, okay?
Yes.
So I typically, like I said, with minor damage like this, I leave it up to you guys to do the driver's exchange, but I can always do the police report. It just usually automatically means your insurance is going to go up, which is why I give you both options.
Why should my insurance go up? I'm not in the wrong. I'm in the right.
I mean, you're both claiming you're in the right. I have to do a crash investigation if you determine you want to do one, but that's why I'm giving you the option. You can
I want
you
to
can
do that.
Okay. So were you in the right turn lane or the left turn lane?
I was in this lane right here, over here, where I'm at.
I understand. I mean, before that, before you turned.
Yes, sir. I stayed there.
Scan the arm.
So before you turned, what lane were you in?
When I turned in this lane, so what I did, when I pulled out of there, because the light was green over there, I went straight to the side over there,
Bounces back.
and then I was going. That's how that went.
Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not following.
When I left Walmart, like
Yep.
right here in the morning,
Yep.
then I went over here.
Yep.
Not over here, but over there.
So the best,
Far lane over here?
Yes, sir.
that you can get is one that you can see.
Okay.
And feel. The second best you can get is one you can't see.
You guys know where you're going yet? Dade
Do
City.
you want to go to Dade City, man?
Right? So the best one that you can feel is the one you can see.
Dade City?
feel,
You all right with that, sir?
Going to Dade City Center?
Yeah.
So
You
that's,
sure? That's over here.
Zephyr Hills. Look at the Zephyr Hills.
We might be waiting on the stretcher for a couple hours at Zephyr Hills. Dade City? Alright.
We going to Dade City?
Yeah, she's gonna go Dade City. Be a little faster for her. Just a fair warning, if what she just told me is true, she's going to be the at-fault driver in this crash.
Say what?
If what she just told me is true, she's going to be the at-fault driver in this crash.
She done, and her fault?
Tempo. So what she expressed to me is she was in this right turn lane, and she went to this outside lane, right? When you turn right here, you have to stay on this inside lane, right? You have to stay in your designated lane, which would be this closest lane.
Yeah.
She crossed over into the other lane, causing the other driver that was turning to impact her. So and that's what she expressed happened to me, is she would be the at-fault driver.
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I'm getting to the house.
What happened?
I'm gonna see when she gets to the house, 'cause I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what she expressed to me happened. I got to talk to the other driver and figure it out, but if you want to, I got to meet her at the hospital after this, so you're more than welcome to take this there if you'd like.
I'm a hang now.
Fox Street, copy tech. All right, give me 1 second. 351 Delta Hotel, Romeo Foxtrot. Should come back to a white Jeep. Copy, second. 41 Echo Mike, November. All right, boss, you got your license and the registration insurance for the vehicle? All right, so I just want to run through one more time because I had talked to her. So you were on what would be the west side of Morningside, over there by the Winn-Dixie and stuff. And then you were turning across. Where did you actually impact?
Literally right there, like on the side of that sign right there. Like,
Okay, so did she come into this far lane or was she in the inside
came
lane?
into the far lane.
All right, give me 1 sec, just wait at your car, I'll get back with you, okay? Ah, doing all right, you doing good? boss, just gotta get a little bit more information from you for the crash report. What is a good phone number for you? And a good email address for you. You said
Can he still do this?
he's on a public sidewalk. He's more than welcome to film. It's his First Amendment right. I can't stop him. Okay, so I'll just run you through what's going to happen. So I talked to her, talked to you. Your guys' statements were consistent with what happened. When she made that right turn, she has to stay in her designated lane, which is this closest lane. Based on talking to you and her, she crossed over that lane, causing the collision between the two vehicles. She'll be found as the at-fault driver in this crash. There will be a crash report. I'll get you guys the number here in a second. I'll also give you a printout with her insurance information as well as y'all's. Basically, you just call your insurance, hey, we're involved in a crash, here's the police report number. They handle everything else, okay? So give me 1 second, let me type all this stuff up, we'll get you out of here, okay? What's her first name?
Sam.
What was it? Or do you have her license? And what's a good phone number for her?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Her first name. And you don't know a good phone number for her?
No, one thing, she can tell you one thing, y'all talk to her.
Okay. Do you know a good email for her? It's for the crash report. I want to get them a copy before they leave.
I don't know when, I don't know, so when you got to talk to her about all that stuff.
Like, do you have her contact in your cell phone?
No,
Just whatever number that is?
No, one thing,
Okay. All right, no worries. Well, I can meet you at the hospital then. If you want to go ahead and head that way, I can meet you there, okay? Hey, be safe on that thing. People aren't looking. Yeah. Fox Street, all units, just for 43 Caveman's out about today. He's on my charge, or crash at the moment. Alright, boss, here's all that paperwork back. And then this is what you'll need for your insurance. So all this does is it has your information, her information, all the insurance information, policy number, stuff like that. There's vehicle 1, which is y'all's, vehicle 2, which is hers. Or sorry, other way around. Vehicle 2, which is y'all's, vehicle 1, which is hers. Policy numbers and everything. crash numbers right up here. That's what you'll give to your insurance. So they'll have a copy of this already, so they'll know. Like I said, in the state of Florida, if someone's making a right turn, they have to stay in that rightmost lane. Based on talking to her and talking to you, she crossed over into the left lane. That's what caused the collision, so she was marked as the at-fault driver. So you're more than welcome to tell your insurance that, but it's all documented in the crash report. Okay? Any questions for me?
So do we contact the insurance company, or
So
they'll
they'll automatically be contacted, but I always tell people get a head start. Call them today and say, hey, I was involved in a crash, because it takes about 10 business days for our report to get to them. So I just call them now. That way, if they want to, come out, have an adjuster look at the damages, all that stuff, they can go ahead and get that process started. So, all right, y'all are good to get out of here. Okay, drive safe. Hey, I gotta get some quick information from you for the crash report. Can I grab a good phone number for you? What was that?
I
Okay.
needed help to y'all, so
Okay, and what's a good email for you?
.com.
Okay. So I got some paperwork for you here, and I'll leave it with your husband and just with your property in general. The first one's a crash report, okay? So all that does is give you the number that you need to give to your insurance to say this happened, okay? It will go automatically to your insurance, but
So I know I wasn't in no wrong, was I?
yes, ma'am, you were the
How was
at-fault
I in the
driver.
wrong?
So when you make a right turn, out of that right turn lane, you have to stay in the rightmost lane, okay? So based on talking to you in the ambulance and then the other driver, you crossed into that left lane, causing the impact, so it's be an improper right turn.
I'm supposed to stay in this right lane.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Florida state statute is when you make that right turn, you have to stay in the rightmost lane. Because, for example, there, he's turning left, right? So now he turned into the left lane where he was supposed to be. And he's in that left lane. Because you didn't turn in the rightmost lane, that's what caused that collision.
How can he get in the lane? And I had the option when I left out of the Walmart parking lot at the light to go to downtown Days City. I can choose which lane I want to get in. Right?
When you make a right turn, you have to stay in the rightmost lane. I know there's multiple lanes there, but you can't just pick which one you want to go in. You have to stay in the rightmost lane until it's safe to change lanes. So the first one, like I said, is that crash report. It has all the information on it for you. And then the second one is a citation for improper right turn. Okay, because you would determine the at-fault driver in a crash, I have to issue the citation. It has all the details on here. There's all the options are on the side here as to how to deal with it. It's a $164 fine, and like I said, you have all your options on the side. Okay. You have any questions for me? Okay. I'm gonna leave this stuff over here with your property. But that crash report will automatically go to your insurance. But like I said, it's usually best to give them a call ahead of time and let them know, hey, I was involved in a wreck. That way they can start their processes and stuff. Okay. All right. Hopefully, y'all have a better day. I'm gonna get out of here. If you have any questions, you guys can just call the Day City Police Department. Okay.